everyone. This is Jody and Holly,
Hey guys.
and it is Craft Thursday. So we are at the paint studio right now, and what we're going to work on is we're going to finish up on the project that we did, the pumpkin. I'm going to put you down so you can see it, and then I'll let Paul see it too, because Paul's on Facebook. Let's see, we have got to do a whole other side with some leaves, just to make it kind of even. So we're going to do more of the leaves today, and we'll go through the process so you can see everything. This was the mold that we used for the door. You see that? Isn't that a pretty mold? It was the center one that we used.
Hold it up so you can see it.
The center mold. So see, we're not done with our painting yet either. We'll probably put a glaze on it, but that was the mold that we used. And then we used this mold for the leaves. Yeah, that is really pretty. I like that one. Okay, so I don't know if anybody got to catch the live that I did yesterday or last night. I don't know if you saw it, Holly, I did a live. I was supposed to get on Royce's page, Roy Cycle Treasure, who makes our decoupage paper. In fact, she makes that decoupage paper. Maybe I can turn my camera over there to see that we did that last night in my kitchen. So it was a live decoupage in that bowl. That's a resin bowl. So anyways, hopefully that you can catch it on Facebook. I didn't get it on YouTube though, unfortunately. Did you get to see that, Hall?
I didn't. I hearted it. I didn't this morning when I was putting stuff on the page. I didn't actually get to watch the whole thing because I was trying to post stuff. So
Yeah,
I have to go back and watch it.
I did that on. I was trying to get on Roy Cycle's channel, but technically I messed up and I didn't get on there. So we went onto Facebook, but they shared it on the Roy Cycle channel. So that was good. But we're going to try and do that at least once a month. Go on her channel and get. Hang on 1 minute, Hall. You want to go help her?
Yeah. Do you want to? Oh.
Yeah, we'll take this.
Should I just finish it? We'll end it.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, and I'm staying on this because I have this one going. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
I think do you want the large can of Old Ochre or?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to get her a large can over there? Yeah. Okay, so now we're getting out our molds. What I did was I dusted this with the cornstarch. Just had a little brush. Went like that. In fact, I got too much in, as you can see, so we're going to get rid of some of that. We'll put it on our silicone mat. Got rid of that. Still got a little bit. I got a little heavy-handed with that cornstarch. Boy, I can just dust it out. That way it makes it come out a lot easier. The clay comes out, it releases a lot easier, so I can get it on my pumpkin. Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we got our clay, and I'm using the Iron Orchid air dry clay. I'll show you. And I've taken my clay out, and I've worked it a little bit. I was watching my girlfriend's video that she did live, and she was using the clay too. And she had such a good idea. These are little tricks and tips, but she had such a good idea to add some water to the mold, or excuse me, to the clay. Just a little bit of water, not much. In fact, I used my misting bottle to do that. And it really makes the clay so pliable. So that was a neat little tip that I got from her watching. It's when you watch these videos, you get so many little tricks and tips that make your life easier while you're crafting and using these beautiful tools that we've gotten. I think about the decoupage paper, how it used to be. Everybody doing decoupage. It just seemed a little bit harder than what it is now. Now it's like easy peasy. Nothing like it used to be. Because all the tools that these people create are amazing. This is the IOD girls, the sisters that put out these products, which they have some beautiful products. The clay is it and the mold. that we're using is from them. So as you can see, I'm just working this clay. What I love about these molds are they have the micro rim, so it gives a real crisp cut, crisp, clean rim on it. And I don't know that any of the other molds from other people have that. I think that they kind of patent that rim. I don't know, you know how it is nowadays. People kind of steal things, whether they're supposed to or not, they do. Ideas, let's say. And I think that's what patenting is supposed to do for you, but I don't know if it always works. There's so many knockoffs on things. All right, so as you can see, I'm just kind of going around this because I want it to be, I want my rim to be really nice and smooth. So the excess I'm putting back in my pile. Did you know waste not, want not, huh? There we go. So I hope everybody's having a good Thursday today. I figured we could always use a redo on putting the clay in the molds and how we get the molds on the pumpkin. I think last week we did painting. We painted the pumpkin is what we did. And we're not done painting, of course, because now we're working on the other side. It's hard for me just to work on one project. It's like I'm all over the place. I usually, when I do furniture, I've got a couple pieces going at the same time. But you know, you get dry time for your products in between, start on another one. You kind of like this little on the flat side, so it just doesn't wobble on your piece. Try to get my edges. Use those micro rims on there. Okay. We're almost coming up to the weekend, guys. My weekend's going to be short, though. I am working. Holly and my granddaughter are going to a concert. And they go to the concert in Boise, which is 2 hours away from us. So they'll end up spending the night over there. So I'm working for Holly tomorrow and Saturday. But I think I'm going to take Monday off. So I'll have Sunday, Monday off. How about that? All right. You see what we're doing here? Let's get up here. You see how I just kind of flip it over and peel it? I'm just peeling it back. And because we did put all that cornstarch on there, I'm getting a really, really good release. Just peeling it back. Can you see it? I'm not getting in the way from you seeing it. Voila. Well, that turned out good. Look at that. Look at the detail on that. Can you see the detail? Isn't that pretty? Look at that. I love it. So let's see where we're going to put it on this pumpkin. Bring our pumpkin back. I'm trying to get my camera up, guys. A little wonky. All right. Now remember, I got a stem right there. That stem's going to go there. So, and we can fill in with more leaves too. I want to get this as close as I can. And then we can drape some more leaves down too, but I think that's good right there. For you guys, I think it'll go good. Then we'll bring another one over here and we can fill this in with a leaf too. But this is a whole big one we just kind of got going on. All right, so now we're going to glue it. And I have wood glue here, and I know my friend was telling me about a glue that she uses that really works good too, and I'm going to try it. You always like to try different things. And I have this on a silicone mat, so that way I can get the glue off when I need to, and it's no fuss, no muss. Probably should just, maybe, this is awful thick. Maybe add a little bit of water to my glue. Or add water to the pumpkin so I can get it to spread. Or not to the pumpkin, to the leaves. Yeah, it's going on there better because I put a little water to get it to move. Anybody doing anything fun today? End of the week stuff, huh? Tomorrow all the kids are off. At least, I don't know if it's in all of Oregon, but in our county, the kids don't go to school on Fridays. So they only have really a 4-day week, which I imagine they love it. I would have loved it as a kid. Unfortunately, I did not love school. I wish I would have, but I didn't. It was not my favorite. I like learning now. I mean, learning, I love learning. I love to take classes, like paint classes, anything when I can learn, anything. But back then, wasn't really into it. I wish I would have been more, but I wasn't. Could hardly wait to get out of school. All right, so you can see I'm just spreading this on. And Holly had to go help a customer. So she should be back in a minute. And she'll restart hers. All right, I think we got this pretty well spread on here, if you can see. Put a little bit more there. All righty. Let's see if we can get this all up in one piece and lay her down, because she's a flimsy one. All right. I don't know if I got it in the right place, but you know what? I think it's all good. And like I said, we're going to add more leaves. So as you see, I'm pressing it down. I don't want that piece there. That's a little excess. I'm pressing it down. And you know what's fun to do too is layer your clay on top of each other. That I think looks awesome. I did it a little bit with some of that. Right there, I kind of layered the leaf on the door. So that's what I'm talking about, is just layering on top. I'm just pressing down because I want it to stick in all areas. And get it to stick. Just pressing. There. Has anybody started to create stuff yet now that the kids are all back to school and maybe you have a little bit more time on your hands? Has anybody started crafting or doing anything? I know a lot of people wait till the weather kind of turns, and then that way they stay in and start bringing out the crafts. And also too, maybe a good year this year to make a lot of your Christmas presents. Save on money, being everything is so high, huh? There we go. So we got that on. Okay, let's go back over to our clay, and I probably should put that clay back in there. Put the clay inside of the jar just to keep it. See, and I put my clay in a jar, airtight jar, just so it doesn't dry out because it's air dry clay. So let's see what we're going to do, guys. Maybe we'll do another one. Maybe we'll do this one, because we want some to wrap around. Okay, let's do this. I can choose different leaves here. As you can see, they give you You know what? I didn't put any cornstarch on this. I did overkill on the last one. This one, I didn't do any, so let's get some on there. I should have just done the whole thing, and then I could choose and pick what leaves I wanted to do. All right, excess out. Now back to the clay. Just figuring out what I want to do, guys. Maybe we can do a couple of them. Like some individual ones. There we go. It really is relaxing to do this stuff. You can see I'm working the mold in there. Trying to get it where the leaves are. Don't want it too flat though. It's almost like Play-Doh. It really is. By the time you get it so soft and get it in here, it's like making things with Play-Doh. I can't see any comments if anybody's asking a question, but I will look when I get off and try to answer. There we go. Just kind of moving my clay around. You can do it any way you want, piece by piece or one big ball flattened out. Sometimes it's easier when it's one big ball because it doesn't break apart. Sometimes it wants to break apart on you when you're taking it out because you put piece by piece, but it'll work. Let's fill some of these little ones here. Take some of that off. You know, you get a lot of ideas if you guys get on YouTube for Christmas crafts and even fall. Fall designs is another good one. Just like we're doing this pumpkin, that is going to be so cute in a centerpiece. Hi guys, my phone's on. There we go. Just going to do this real quick. Take it out. Try to get the micro rims showing. There we go. I'm peeling it out. Can you guys see that? Probably didn't do it the right way. Let's flip it this way and start. There, can you see it? Pinch that off because I don't want it. There, we did it. We got that one out. Left a little bit in there. Now I could have an instrument to help me get that out. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's not going to wreck our design at all. We got a couple little leaves here we did. Let's pop those out. You see those? And then this little guy was just kind of a half a leaf. There we go. So these are going to get ready to go on the pumpkin. But we're running out of time, guys. So I am going to have to hop off now, but thank you for watching, and I will post when I get all done with this. I'll post it and just quick little stop on and show you again about how to do the mold. So thanks for watching and have a blessed day. Thank you.